She walked up to me and asked me if I wanted to dance. She looked kind of fine, so thought that I just might take that chance. And when we danced, she held me tight. Well, I walked her home at night. There beneath the moon so bright, she kissed me. The first time I saw her, I knew I'd to see her again. I knew we was gonna be so much more than just friends. I didn't know just what to do, so I whispered, I love you. She said that she loved me too, and she kissed me. She kissed me in a way I've never been kissed before. She kissed me in a way I wanna be kissed forevermore. I knew that she was mine, so I gave her all the love that I had. But I ain't the kind of guy she could take home to meet her dad. Run with me and I'll make you my bride. She was so happy that she almost cried when I pulled her by my side and she kissed me. Whoa, 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 She walked up to me and asked me if you wanted to dance. She looked kind of fine, so I thought I just might take that chance. I said, run with me and I'll make you my bride. She was so happy that she almost died. Then I pulled her by my side and she kissed me. And then she kissed me. And then she kissed me.
Yeah, then she kissed me. Right, Tyler?
Yeah, she sure did.
When you were on vacation
Yes. That's the whole reason I went.
to go see the little woman.
Yeah, it was great.
That's nice. And we're back. We're both back. It's been a long time.
It's been, yeah.
At least a couple weeks. I was off last week for personal biz. You were
Yeah.
off the week before that.
Yeah.
So, yes, nice to have you back in
Thank
the studio.
you. Wonderful to be back in our giant studio space. In the armchairs that we have
Yes,
now.
we got new chairs. They feel fabulous. Anyway, you are getting loose with Bruce, heard every Monday at 5 p.m. Sitting here with my little pal Tyler Lang
How's it going?
from Garage Noise.
It's my claim to fame.
You got some good stuff tonight?
Yeah, lots of got Ted Nugent with the Amboy Dukes. From way
Oh,
back
Journey
when.
to the Center or another one?
No,
That's his big hit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a great one.
Yeah.
I wanted to put
Psychedelia Ted.
yeah, the Nas on here, and their opening song off their first album, but it's not on like any legal place.
It isn't?
It's on YouTube, but you have to. It's the whole album
Oh.
because it's like just been washed from the
Really?
Todd Rundgren canon.
Which song?
Open My Eyes. I
Open
wanna
My
say.
Eyes? Oh,
Yeah.
come on. You got to. I'll find it.
I mean,
we'll find
It's
it.
just going to take a lot more effort than I had, but
That's a good psychedelia song, though.
it sure is.
Yeah. All right. So what? I am on week 12 of this.
Gosh, you count it?
Yes. Well, because then I can take it and I put these on the YouTube, right?
Of course, so-
I remember like the last one I put was part 11, so this is part 12, and at 10 songs roughly per show, 120 songs right already of Springsteen covering others. And if you haven't, or if you've been living in a bubble for the last few days, he is all over the place.
Yeah, in all
It's
different ways.
starting up big time for the promotion of the new book coming out, which
September
I
28th.
have a copy coming. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're going to talk about that? Or you're gonna leave
I
that?
contacted Simon & Schuster, and they were very nice and gracious, and going to send me what they call a pre-publication copy, whichever. I don't know if that means if it doesn't have a cover, like the one he's thumbing through in the video is kind of like a, without the frills, I would assume.
Right. Like early mock-up.
Yes, and probably without photos too, I would imagine. But mine, I ordered the normal copy too. But it's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens. And then, of course, I tried like crazy to get tickets for. I was ready to fly out to go see my cousin and stay with her for a couple of days and go to one of those signings.
Yeah, he's got the tour going on, right, of book signings.
Book signings, yeah. There was about 10 places, and
not around us.
The worst part was I had tickets on the screen. It said 2 tickets, and I kept clicking on 2 tickets, and then it goes, you've reached your allotted amount of tickets. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? And I said, where's the cart to check out? I couldn't get it to go. I was so upset. And everybody, of course, is out there begging for these tickets. You get an automatic copy of a signed copy of the book, and then you get to have your photo with the man. Yeah. So if you're listening, Bruce, get a hold of me.
Yeah, come out to Illinois and hang out with us.
Well, no, I would fly there. I mean, just get me into one of those signings.
See, I can't, so
yeah,
that was my invitation.
I would have even hopped in the car, whatever. But it was. I found round trip tickets like on airfare was like $200.
That's not bad at all.
No, from Chicago to Newark, it was just like amazing. So, anyway, like I said, we are doing the covers here on Getting Loose with Bruce. Heard on WRLR 98.3, the voice of Lake County. I have to always make sure I get that in because I've been bad lately in getting that on there. So, and that first one was done originally by the Crystals. That version that he sang was from the Bottom Line shows, the legendary Bottom Line shows.
Yeah, the lead up to Born to Run.
Yes, that was like his coming out party, if you want to say that, for the even though he'd been around for a few years already, the lead up, like you said, to Born to Run was coming. I think they were roughly August of '75, and you could get in and do a whole week like he did. He did a
residency.
Yeah, little stay there, and probably did about 10 to 14 shows, I think, and then like I said, they got critical acclaim. They got celebrities were going to see him, and blah blah blah, and that's kind of where the whole thing really started to gel. So. Yeah.
Do you want to hear something fascinating about those shows in terms of celebrities going?
Sure.
There's a movie being filmed in New York that a lot of people are big fans of, called Taxi Driver.
Okay.
And Robert
is
De Niro,
that you looking at me?
Robert De Niro went to one of these Bottom Line shows, and at one point, as we all know, Bruce has a great rapport with his audience, and he's kind of mugging and said, "You talking to me?
You talking to
me?"
That's
and that's where he got the idea, because in the script it just says Robert De Niro looks at himself in mirror. Right. Yeah. A whole lot of range when you get a screenplay like that.
That's pretty funny. And it'd be the right time for him because Taxi Driver was 76, so it would have been right
shooting in the summer of 75.
Yeah.
And that's
very cool. A little bit of trivia there. All right, this next one up, back to what we were calling our little conundrum of do you cover if you write it?
Right. It's this.
Here's another one he wrote, but he did not sing, so this is officially on his list. Now, the recording of this is not the best quality, but the reason I chose it, I could have chose a much better one with the singer Gary U.S. Bonds that actually did the actual singing on the record. This one is one of the few versions I was able to find with Bruce actually singing the whole song. And this was done at the Light of Day benefit out there in Asbury Park, January of 2015. This is My Little Girl. The best part about this song is right in the middle, the whole band just screws the whole thing up and totally comes to a halt. And he kind of tried to, it really puts the E Street Band in a much better light. Believe me, when you're playing with these guys were professionals, and then all of a sudden they just couldn't keep it going. So This is This Little Girl Is Mine. Yeah, total train wreck.
I loved it. I haven't
Just
heard that
blow it
before.
right in the middle of it. But see, that's a kind of a very free. They might as well be playing at a bar for all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very free and loose show that they do out there every year, benefiting the Light of Day Foundation. So, very cool mess up there.
Yeah, it's cool to see the fact, that it's more humanizing.
Yes.
Instead of just the E Street Band, they're a bunch of guys, friends, playing together.
But boy, when you hear some of these versions coming up, you'll see the difference. I'm telling you, this band right now, I still say is the best that he's ever done. I just got the 3 nights, not 3 nights, but night 3 of the MetLife shows, the one where he went 4 hours.
4 hours,
And
1
oh
minute,
my
2
God,
minutes.
they're just with the horns and everything. If he does not continue to tour with those horns, man, because they are just it's just it leaves like such power.
It's explosive.
Boom! So very cool stuff. All right, next one. We are going back almost 30 years to the day. It was 9/18 of 85. 95,
close.
05, 15, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're in 16. Oh, well. 31 years. Doing the CCR original. This was, they had it out in 1970, and this was on the Born in the USA tour. This is a traveling band. Yeah, you too, Bruce. Drive home safe.
That
He cares about his audience.
He does. He's not just saying it.
Drive safe, everybody. And speaking of drive safe, it's going to get stormy out here, folks. So keep your eyes on the skies as usual.
Man, that version was great. I love the CCR version.
Yeah,
It's
he
one of
was
my
a big
favorite
fan of them.
ones.
Also, I got a couple of Animal songs coming up. Big influence on him, especially in that 64, 65 period.
Yeah, the British invasion giving us back the blues.
Yep. Next one up is one that I for some reason in the back of my head, I want to say that I knew this song. Like if I heard it, but it never really clicked or whatever. I don't have it in my collection or anything like that. When I went and I looked at it on YouTube, the original artist was Roy Head. Yeah, doesn't ring a bell either.
Nope.
1965. All right, but then when I started watching him do it on like Hullabaloo or one of those, I was like,
Yeah,
it sounds so familiar. Yeah, but Bruce decided to do. I don't know if this Roy Head was from Albany or from New York, but this was done in Albany, May of 2014. So 2 tours ago or 1 tour ago, whatever it was. This is called Treat Her Right. Go watch the video, folks, because this young lady just decides that she's going to get up there and do the little, almost like the go-go dancer type moves too. Yeah, she gets up there and just has a good old time, and he goes with it. And also great guitar solo toward the end. So this is called Treat Her Right.
Got it. 1, 2, a 1. Start real slow. She gonna love you tonight if you just treat her right. Squeeze her real close. You gotta make her feel good. You got to tell her that you love her just like you know you should. If you don't treat her right, she won't love you tonight. If you practice my method just as hard as you can, you're gonna get a reputation as a love and a man now. Oh, sugar's out of sight. Yeah, you're gonna treat her right. Come on, Nils. Go ahead. Take it, Nils. Come on, bud. This song goes by so fast, people don't get the word. They don't listen to the word. Words are the most important part of this song. So, listen, band these. I want to tell you a story. Every man ought to know. If you want some love, you gotta start real slow. She'll love you tonight if you treat her right. Squeeze her real close. Make her feel good. Tell her that you love her. I love you, baby. I love you like you know you should. If you practice my method just as hard as you can, you're gonna get a reputation as a lover and a man now. You'll be glad every night that you treated her right now. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Go on. That's right. Oh, sugar. Uh-huh. You got it. Oh, yeah. Go on. That's
Yeah, treat her right.
the song has magic in it. Magic in it.
Magic.
Totally unfamiliar.
I know, it was-
It's got a catchy beat. that-
Yes, it sure does. But wonder why it wasn't even a bigger hit for that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to do one more, and I'll go to break. And going to do this one. He's been doing this song for years and years and years. Written originally by Medley and Burns. This is Isley Brothers, Twist and Shout. We'll be back after the break. Oh, and for the time of sake, I cut it in the middle. You can hear the edit pretty good. But it's the whole band introductions thing again.
Of
I think
course.
I've done those many times over. So here we go. Twist and Shout.
Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Come on, baby. Go and work it on out now. stand. Thank you for your love and your support. Let's keep going.
WRLR.
Monday nights at 6 here on 98.3 WRL.
Hi, this is Liam. You're listening to WRLR LP FM 98.3.
Thank you, Liam. We are back. I was playing with Tyler here. I said, "Oh, that sounds like last week's show." No, you were naming off your artists.
Yeah.
The White. That's actually sounded like your promo.
Yeah, it's
What,
I try to follow
The
the promo
Clash.
accurately.
Yes, for surf, sun-drenched, psychedelic-y
Oh boy, those made-up words
rock
are fun.
and roll.
Hey,
That's
if
good,
you
though.
know
I like
it-
your show. I told you, I listen as far as I can. Now I get it even farther.
Which is great.
I almost get it. I only lose it for a little tiny bit, like right as I'm, like maybe a couple, maybe it's not even that far, maybe a little bit before the state line, maybe a half a mile, and then after the state line, maybe another half a mile, and then I pick you right back up again.
Interesting.
Yes, on WRLR's radio app,
Which you could find in both the Android Marketplace or Apple Marketplace.
right?
Or
On Google Play,
Google
right?
Play Store, all the different app places.
Yeah.
It's available
And it-
for free.
Brings us in loud and clear, all over the world. Right. All right. Like we talked earlier in the show, you are getting loose with Bruce heard on Mondays at 5, and Bruce being Springsteen, of course. He is all over the place coming up here now with his book promo tour. And so far, from what I've been hearing, the book sounds fabulous. Talking all about different stuff that I didn't even know at this point. I mean, I knew he had issues with depression, but I didn't know how bad. And they were been talking about that a little bit this week in his various interviews. And I think a lot of those artists go through that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
you
to
know.
be so open about it in a world where depression is so rampant, I think
Yep.
is really courageous, and it's really cool. To
And
know.
his poor mom's got Alzheimer's. I didn't know that either.
I don't know that either.
So yeah, but she's not. I mean, she's
She's
getting up there. She's 90, 91, whatever it is, and yeah. But that's probably the worst of all of them. Well, not the worst, but I mean, it's sad to be robbed of your memories. So anyway, but speaking of memories, we're going to go back to the '60s for these next two. I'm going to play them both in a row. First one written by Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, the big songwriting brill building duo. This was written in '65. The Animals covered it then. Bruce is singing it here in '76, and then a little abbreviated version of the next song because it's got a long opening that he used to do for it. Whole long tale he would tell here prior. That's when he didn't have a lot. He didn't have a set list of 20 albums to play.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it goes on. It's probably about a 10 to 12 minute song.
Yeah.
I edited out the first part of it and got right into the song. So first one up, so we got to get out of this place. Second, right into It's My Life.
Dirty old heart of the city. The sun refused to shine. People say that there ain't no sense in trying. Well, now, my little girl, you're so young and pretty. But one thing I know is true. You're gonna die before your time is through. I see my daddy in bed and dying. I seen his hair turning gray. He's been working, slaving his life away. Yes, he has. He's been working pretty. Slaving his whole life. There's one thing I know is true. You're gonna die before your time is due. Now, I've watched my daddy slowly dying. I've watched his hair turning gray. He's been at work, he slaved his whole life away for nothing. He said, "Work every day. Work." He slaved his whole life away. Work for nothing. Work. We gotta get out of this place. And it's the last thing we ever do. We gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. We gotta get out of this place. And it's the last thing we ever do. We gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Spelling and Patty. Thank you. Good luck. It's a hard world to get a break here. All the good things have been taken. But I know there's ways to make certain these days. Though I'm dressed in these rags, I will wear sable someday.
right, going back to early Springsteen and E Street Band days. Those were those two songs. Again, he used to play those quite a bit on those first early tours, 75, 76. Again, very influenced by the Animals. So next one up, a song when he went over to Berlin. And again, like he likes to do, get something topical for the cities that he's in or the countries he's in. This was written by a gentleman called Whiz Jones back in 1973. And this was done May of 12. So back on, I think it was possibly High Hopes or Working on a Dream Tour. This is When I Leave Berlin. Great song. You get your toes tapping.
Es ist gut, wieder hier zu sein. All right, this is something we learned just for you. When morning comes and I leave Berlin, my mind is turning, my heart is yearning for you in Berlin. In Amsterdam, I'll see my lady, I hope she'll love me, 'cause I'm gonna need her when I leave Berlin. Here today, but the wall is open. Call on the soldiers and the guns. Here today, the gates are open. Mothers in the arms of their sons. 1, 2. When morning comes and I leave Berlin, I know for certain that I'm a free man when I leave Berlin. In Amsterdam, I'll see my lady. I hope she'll love me, 'cause I'm gonna need her when I leave Berlin. Here today, the wall is open. Gone are the soldiers and the guns. Here today, the gates are open. Mothers in the arms of their sons. Whoa, go! Morning comes and I leave Berlin. My mind is turning, my heart is yearning for you in Berlin. In Amsterdam, I'll see my lady. I hope she'll love me, 'cause I'm gonna need her when I leave Berlin. Morning come and I leave Berlin. I know for certain that I'm a free man when I leave Berlin.
Hey, boy. This song originally done by the Searchers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Expression on my face. I can feel a strong sensation taking place. I can hear the guitars play a lover's tune. Every time that you walk in the room, second and pretend it's you are. While I try to act so nonchalant, I see a summer sky with a magic moon. Every time that you walk in the room, it's a dream come true, standing right alongside of you. Wish I could tell you how much I care, but I only have the nerve to stay. I can feel something pounding in my brain. Every time that someone speaks your name,
Originally done by the Searchers back in the 60s. That was from 75 also. So I had 3 from 75, 76 today. When You Walk in the Room. And before that, When I Leave Berlin. And I'm going to do one more. Tyler's being gracious again. Let me get this last one off my chest. And then he will be up with A Garage Noise. And then Standing Room Only, correct?
Yes.
Yes, with Ron. No, I'm sorry. Matt Rosenberg. Right. Maddie Matt. Okay. Last one up, and it's very apropos for what's going on outside right now. This is the CCR original, and this is done in Nassau Coliseum back in 1980. This is Who'll Stop the Rain. Thanks all for listening, and we will talk to you all next week with Getting Loose with Bruce.
Well, long as I remember, the rain's been falling down, clouds of mystery forming, confusion on the ground. Well, good men through the ages, they try to find the sun, but still I wonder, yeah, I wonder who stop the rain? When I went down to Virginia, see the shelter from the storm. Just caught up in the fable, I could watch the tower grow. Well, now money and plan to move me up. Your eyes and calls unchanged. Still I wonder, yeah I wonder, who'll stop the rain?
You're listening